Hi everyone, Dan from Walsh Farms here. Wanted to show you a product that was sent to me by GTMEDIA. It is a night vision scope. They carry an array of products as far as night vision goes. And the one they sent me was the N1. It's the cheaper model that they carry. So with that in mind, I want everyone to realize that it is the lesser version of the ones that they carry. I've been testing it. I did one night shot, and I'll put the clip in here. All right, you guys, it's about 10:15 Montana time right now. There's the moon. But this is how dark it is. And I'll put a clip in here of this bugger because you're not going to be able to see it. So hold on, I'll put the clip in. And then I did another shot in the daylight just to test the zoom on it. And this is without a tripod. Currently I have my spotting scope on my tripod, so I didn't want to mess with that. So it might be a little bit shaky. If you have a tripod, it would probably be a lot better. But let me show you what's in the box. Okay, so this is it. It is the GTMedia Night Vision N1. In the box, you get a nice hard case for it, and then a soft case for the actual unit itself, a nice cloth to clean the lenses, a micro SD, and a thumb drive for storage. This is to hook it up to your computer. You can also charge the camera with it with the USB port, the user's manual, and then the actual unit itself. The batteries in there are it's a built-in 2000 lithium battery, and I'll just show you guys the functions and features on it. The photo resolution is 10 megapixel, 853, and VGA. I'm pretty sure that's as far. You zoom out, you'll lose the pixels in it. Video resolution 1080p at 30 feet per second, or 720 pixels at 720 pixels at 30 feet per second. Jeez, having a hard time talking. Digital zoom is 5 times, and I tested it. I put it on a fence post because I can't hold stable, and shot it up at the mountain. Pretty darn impressive. The storage, it's a TF card up to 128 gigs. Viewing distance in complete darkness is 250 to 300 meters. You guys can make your decision on that. When I took it out that night, I waited until 10:30 Montana time, and I was able to see. It's very pixelated, but on the other hand, this is the cheapest model that they carry. Remember, it's only 49 bucks. So something to be said about that. So that's what is all included in it. You know, this is the first night vision thing that I've ever looked at, tested, whatever. It's actually the first night vision thing that I've actually looked through. Like I said, it's a little pixelated. I don't know if the more expensive brands that you can get, I'm certain that the pixelation would be better. But again, look at their website, GTMedia.com. Use my name and you'll get a 10% code, Dan Walsh. And then if that doesn't work, try WALSHFARMS 68. I tried switching it over to the channel's name. I'm not sure if it worked or not, but regardless, if it doesn't, just use Dan Walsh, all one word. And that's up to 10% off. Or not up to, it's 10% off. But yeah, you know, for $49, I really can't complain. You know, it would be nice. Of course, you can't do it here in Montana, but like, let's say Texas, for example. I know you can hunt. I've seen videos of it, hogs in the dark. And this would be, you know, a good tool to use when you're out there, you know, trying to find the hogs, seeing if they're out in the field, whatever. What I envision this thing would be good for me and possibly other people that have cattle, is for calving season. You know, my calving season here, you know, it's a little bit different than everyone. I keep our bull in with the herd all the time, with the exception of its offspring, obviously. But for calving season, you know, the darkness here in Montana, in the wintertime, you're starting probably around 5 o'clock, and it doesn't get light until 8 o'clock the next day, so lots of darkness. And you have to go out and check on the cows. So this would be a good tool. We also have predators around here, tons of coyotes, so that would be nice to see. We do have wolves that frequent the area. Yeah, it does what you ask for it. For $49.99, you know, you really can't complain about it. It's a good price point. It's lightweight. You can put it in your pack, go for hikes. It does take actually good pictures and video in the daylight, and I'll also add that in. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave me a comment. And again, don't forget to, when you order, don't forget to use my name, Dan Walsh, to get 10% off. So with that being said, thank you GT Media for sending me the product. I really do appreciate it. Thanks you guys for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. It is WALSHFARMS 68. We obviously have a farm. We camp, fish. We have property in Idaho that we go to and frequent. This little night vision thing would be awesome over there because it's total darkness over there. And it's pretty much total darkness here. We're several miles away from the nearest city. So, yeah. Any questions, again, leave them in the comment. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a good day.